Okay, this video is going to be about creating your own shapefiles. There'll be empty shapefiles. I've already set some up called Reef Environments, but if you want to create your own, this is how you can do it. So you need to go to Art Catalog, which is this yellow drawer icon here. Use left click, or you can go to Programs, your ArcGIS program, go to Art Catalog there. Mine's already open. It takes a bit of time to load up sometimes. So this is what Art Catalog looks like. I've done another video which shows you sort of moving folders and setting up stuff, so this will be quite brief. So go to the other video if you want to know a bit more detail about Art Catalog. So I'm in my Capricorn Reefs folder, and you're going to be setting up a new file, so make sure you're setting it up somewhere you can actually edit it, because some computers, especially the servers in the universities, they have some servers you can't edit and some you can, so make sure you put it in the right area. So I just right click on the Capricorn Reefs, and I'm going to go to new and do new folder, and I'm going to call this empty shapefiles. I wouldn't suggest you call this that, it's just easier for me. So now when I left click, it sorts it out into alphabetical order. There's a folder here and a folder here as well, which are sort of repeated across the windows. So if I left click on the empty shapefiles here, it gives you a nice empty window because there's nothing in there. So if we right click, what we're going to do is do new, and we're going to do a new shapefile. So it's just right click to bring up that little window, and then go to shapefile and call the shapefile whatever you want. So you can either have one shapefile for one feature, so like a lagoon, or you can have one shapefile and then have all your features in one shapefile. It's up to you, but it will make a difference when you calculate the area. I'm just going to go for a simple environment 1. So I haven't decided what it is yet, but it's just going to be environment 1. Make sure it's polygon, because then you can calculate areas. And now you need to enter a coordinate system, because when you edit, it needs to know exactly where it is geographically. There are two types of coordinate system which you can go into with searches, but they're basically geographic and projected. And we need to make sure that the coordinate system we use is projected, so that we can actually calculate areas. You'll find this later when you calculate area that will be disabled if it's in geographic, because it doesn't like to be able to do that. So you have to go to edit, which is just left click on edit. Now you can select or import. If you select, you can just select from a list of all the coordinate systems they have around the world that have been preloaded by Esri, which makes Arc. But what we're going to do, I'm going to cancel out of that, is import, because it makes it easier, because we know that certain shapefiles have the correct coordinate systems, so we're just going to use their coordinate file. So I just go to Reef Environments, which I know has got a projected coordinate system which is in the right area. I left click, and then you get transverse Mercator, and you get UTM zone 56 south, which I know is the correct area. So I press OK, and then you can see it coming up here. The projected coordinate system is correct, so I press OK. So now we've got this empty shapefile set up with a coordinate system. We right click, we can go to properties, we can double check the environment, the coordinate system is correct by making sure it's in here. If it isn't, you can change it by again going to select or import. But we need to add a field because you want to calculate area. So all I do is left click in one of the rows under field name, and then make it area. And now it's going to be an integer, be a number. We may as well make it a long integer. You can make it a short integer, it doesn't matter, but long is better, I guess. It takes up more file space, but it's not dramatically different, so just make it long. We can also have another one that says feature, so that you can add a specific information about the feature. Make that text, because you'll be adding text, and we'll just be notes, so you can add your own notes, or again make that text. So you can change the length of the text, which is how many characters it is down here. So 50 is probably ample. So we just press OK. What we can actually do is preview that. Just preview the table, and you'll see that you've got area and feature, and notes. And obviously there's no features in this, so it's completely empty table, so that's why you don't have any rows apart from the title row. So if I just minimize that, I can just open up my sort of folder and go to empty shapefiles and bring in environment 1. It'll say there's something wrong with the coordinate system. That's just the same as it's happened before. It's just basically because you've got coordinates, geographic coordinate systems of the aerial image, and now we're using projected coordinate system of the shapefile we want to edit. So it will work it out, but it just warns you. So we just go to open my attribute table. That was just done by right clicking on the where it says environment, open the attribute table, and you'll see there's nothing in there, but you have got your nice table where you can start putting things in. So you can, if I just open attribute table, you can, if you've missed out a field, you can go to options, you can add a field here. You can, unless that happens. If we just cancel arc, let's see. So basically cancel, make sure that arc catalog is cancelled out, otherwise it won't let you edit it. So anyway, you go to options and you add field, and you can add the field saying date, and you can put a date, and then you press OK, and yeah, and there we go. We'll just add date. So that's how to sort of set up your own shapefile.